Hey, I'm Ben Silverio.
I'm Andy Huttel.
And I'm Ansel Birch.
And it's
Time
to
party!
This episode was recorded on September 27th, 2022. We are not doctors. We don't give medical advice. Please drink responsibly. This is our special bonus episode. We put these out every month with bits of digressions and stuff that didn't fit into the show otherwise. Buckle up, it's going to be completely random, and there's absolutely no logic behind any of it. Good luck out there. Remember, you chose this.
I have no idea what to do for edutainment. Like, I wrote down 3 possibilities. But this one might be the most time to party edutainment I've done yet. Because I had
Just
so much trouble.
Completely off the wall.
Yeah.
Rotary phone.
I think the music could definitely be something. Like, I didn't know that George Harrison 80s classic, I Got My Mind Set on You, was a cover.
God, I didn't place that at all. Yep. No,
I
you're right.
got my mind set on you.
Yeah.
I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you.
The main one that I picked was a song.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum.
Do you have, like, scary organ music?
I'll put some in, yeah.
Yeah. Like from that episode of Frasier where they're doing the radio drama. I love that episode.
There.
All right, well, can we do like a reaction to the music?
Oh, yeah. So it just happened.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh!
That's
Wow.
Good take from Andy. Good take from Andy. Ben? Oh, there we go. Okay, nice, clean. Yeah. Okay.
And now from John C. Reilly. Whoa! Whoa! Oh God! Whoa! Oh, that music! Oh man! Oh,
It's almost
spooky!
almost Christopher Walken.
Wow!
Wow.
Yeah, but it's like if Kermit the Frog was doing Christopher Walken. Wow! Oh boy! Wow!
Hi-ho.
There you go.
I'm a racket.
He just Darmok and gelated. He referenced a cultural touch point that we can all picture immediately.
That's what you call it when that
Darmok, yeah.
So I actually only became aware of that episode like within the last year.
Really?
It's a good episode.
I know. I love it. I've seen it now, and I really want the band T-shirt for that
Same,
one.
actually, a little bit.
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken, one of the officers on lower decks is the same species.
Yep.
as
Oh, he's
that character.
so funny. I mean, he's just like everybody else, where he just references Next Generation, because that's all the show does. Like,
It's true.
It references Voyager a lot, and it references DS9 sometimes, but it's like Next Gen.
I think it references Next Gen as much as Next Gen referenced TNG.
Okay. Also, I just started reading the comic book that came out for Lower Decks.
Is it great?
Oh, yeah, I have it. I haven't read it yet.
Ryan North?
Yes.
So good.
He wrote the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, among many other awesome things.
So
I'm
good.
here for it.
To Be and or Not to Be, Romeo and or Juliet, which are Choose Your Own Adventure Shakespeare books.
That's
Love that.
wonderful.
Ryan North is a gem.
Yeah. He is very fun. I knew we were in good hands with this one. And then at the end, he actually lists specific episodes that he referenced
Oh, cool.
at the end. So you can
This is like
go
a bibliography.
back. Yeah, exactly. He
film-
cited his sources.
Showiography? I don't know what that's called.
Filmography.
Yeah, I guess it would be.
Kind of.
It's still kind of a bibliography, right? Because that's
But biblio
citing your
means
sources?
Book.
sure, but the thing that cites your source, I don't know.
Wow. Oh.
What
wow.
a
Wow. All
what
right.
a deeply nerdy question
Well.
we've gotten ourselves into.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Josie and the Pussycats is the best movie I ever. Join the army. I tried to say it as fast as I could, and I
Oh, okay. You're
And I
trying to
kinda-
subliminally
Yeah.
put it in the show. Yeah.
Maybe we'll just take that and then just put it just quietly underneath, just like some other part.
But maybe backwards.
Yes, you're
There you go.
Yep.
Josie and the Pussycats is the best movie ever. Join the army.
There we go. We got a nice clean take that time.
Yeah.
You just speed it up and put it under anything.
Yeah.
Now you'll wonder.
Every 10 minutes, you're going to be
Was there something
subliminally...
wrong with my headphones just there? Or was that Ansel trolling me?
Why do I really want to watch Josie and the Pussycats?
3 episodes from now.
More than usual.
You should always want to watch Josie and the
I know,
Pussycats.
I kind of do. It's so good.
What would you call the British Ghostbusters? The Ghoul Wankers.
I don't think wanker means what you think it means. Or maybe Buster doesn't mean what you think it means.
Spirit Diddlers.
I'm again concerned about what you think Buster means.
Buster, I barely know her.
There it is.
Ah.
Oh, maybe I didn't know what Buster means. You, Buster, you brought it.
The other day, I walk into the room while Warwick's working, and I'm just like, dude, you know what just occurred to me? John Cena's signature move is called the 5-knuckle shuffle.
Yep.
And it's another way to say masturbating.
Yep.
And he didn't change it when he turned into a good guy. So little kids have been saying 5-knuckle shuffle for over 20 years.
Well, and then they changed the name of his finisher from the FU
To the attitude adjustment.
the attitude adjustment because they wanted it to be more PC.
Yeah, but 5-knuckle shuffle is still
Right.
allowed.
Doesn't make sense.
Warwick was like, I don't know what to tell you if you didn't know.
Now you know.
I was just like, I was today years old.
When you realized. It is telling that our we as a people have come up with so many good euphemisms for having a wank.
Gonna seize the bishop then, don't you?
Double click your mouse.
Yep, double click the mouse. Good one.
I've always appreciated flick the bean.
Ugh.
Because, Chicago has the
bean.
The bean.
Yeah.
It's actually called the Cloud Gate. So
It just seems so aggressive.
yeah.
Woo.
How many people per year go to that statue and
I've
that.
seen a couple of
Oh, really?
of TikToks.
Oh, I know plenty of people who've done it, yeah.
Just flicking the actual... Yeah. Oh, okay.
I mean, you look it up online expecting one thing. And...
I was very prepared to find out that people go there to masturbate under the bean.
Wow. I wish I knew how to, do, vocal... No, yes, but I was talking like acapella, like pentatonics, like
beatbox
no,
sort of thing?
like college acapella group type.
So just acapella.
Yeah, so just acapella.
Okay. Yeah.
Bum, bum,
Do
bum,
it,
bum, bum,
rockapella.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
bum, 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 bum,
Tweed
bum.
up, tweed up, tweed up, do tweed up, tweed up, tweed up, bow.
Are you just scatting?
Yeah.
That's the opening of
is the
Where in the
opening.
World is Carmen Sandiego,
Yeah.
you Philistine.
Sorry, Philistine.
Philistine. Sorry, do you guys not affiliated with that joke?
Again?
Might not have made it on the pod the first
It
time.
might not
Yeah.
have. You're right. Bum 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 bum.
Mr.
Bum bum
Sandman.
bum 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 bum.
Where in the world is...
Carmen Sandiego.
There you go.
There it is.
See, I got the reference.
Stealing
soul in
South Korea.
Jesus. Hey, what are we talking about?
Yeah. What happened, Ansel?
Yeah, Ansel.
I don't know.
God, what the hell?
I've gotten lost in your reference train. I don't know.
What happened to you, Ansel? You used to be cool.
Yeah, man, what the hell?
No, you pay later.
Okay.
We went to the
So many
deep cut
references.
Simpsons, and we ended up at the Simpsons.
Wow.
It's
You always go
you
back to The
always
Simpsons.
end up back
It's-
at the Simpsons.
I mean,
It's
yeah.
hard not to. I don't know
Just a
why I just thought of
Russian
this.
nesting doll of pop
Pretty
culture.
much.
And in the center, it's a gooey, chocolatey Nutella Simpsons flavor.
They're gonna say nougat.
I will never say nougat.
It's a fun it's a fun word to say, but not like a fun flavor or person.
What is nougat? What is it?
Nougat. Goop. Sweet goop.
You're a sweet goop.
Aww.
We have a lot of fun here on the podcast,
Yeah,
but
man, we're doing so great.
you know what's not fun? Goop.
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 Sweet goop.
Sweet goop.
Speaking of sweet goop, this month
I don't know how
we
you're doing
are
this.
talking about a movie from Edgar Wright, the phenomenal filmmaker behind Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End.
Scott Pilgrim.
Yes, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, one of my favorites.
The wonderful TV show Spaced.
So
Correct.
good. If you haven't watched Spaced,
Didn't they
owe it
just
to yourself.
celebrate an anniversary?
They did.
don't tell me how long. Please don't. I don't need that on me.
I don't think the cast wants to know either.
Oh, I'm sure they
Yeah,
don't.
no. So young. So full
Wait,
of
are we
promise.
older than the characters on Spaced?
No. Oh, now?
Now?
Now, yes.
Yes.
Very much so.
Yeah, because they're
Because how old were they supposed to be on the show?
late 20s, I think.
Isn't it weird when you like look back on a piece of media that you loved and realize that you're older than those characters now?
Oh god. Oh yeah. That's
Rugrats.
the years come at you.
Rugrats.
The years start coming. They don't stop coming.
Go to hell.
We're halfway there because you ordered Subway.
There it is.
Whoa.
I just the other
on the
day had the
subway.
realization that I'm now older than my parents were when they had me, and that hit me like a truck.
So what are you waiting for, Ansel? Where's the grandbabies?
The end of time. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for cats to stop being so damn cool.
Yeah. Good luck for that. There's a whole song called Cool for Cats.
See?
So
Well known.
there's also a film about singing cats.
Yeah, that one may not be our best reference point.
Cats don't dance?
Ooh, that's a good one. Rockadoodle?
There's no
Rockadoodle.
cats in
That was it.
Rockadoodle.
There are.
There absolutely is a cat. Like, the little kid gets turned into a cat.
Oh,
like,
right,
literally the
he
main
does.
character is a cat.
I just remember Chanticleer.
Which
I mean,
I
he
always
is the
thought
most important
that's
part.
the
He is the most important part.
weirdest, but he's not the main character of the movie.
Yeah, but he's Elvis. He's the
he
king.
not?
Oh
the
my
main character?
god, he's supposed to be Elvis?
He's absolutely Elvis.
Yeah.
I mean, without the... Sorry, that was very convincing.
I am an actor.
Way to pull a Jocasta,
The
Andy.
number,
Jeez.
the number of childhood films that we've talked about on this show where we went, oh, yeah, I didn't realize that until I was in my 30s.
Knuckle Shuffle is masturbating?
There we go.
Well, okay, speaking of Jocasta, I am also in the Dead Mothers Club.
Oh.
So brave.
I don't want to joke about that because
I know.
it's so mean.
I know.
So hard.
I'm
Yeah.
the
It's so,
worst.
I mean...
Well, we were just talking about, like, outliving, or, like,
Oh,
know...
yeah, yeah.
Sure.
So, like, you're older than your parents were when they had you. I outlived my mother, which is
That's-
not something that you would, like, necessarily
Sure.
hope to achieve, but it's something that, like, you realize, that that's something that happens, and death sucks, and we all know that.
Yeah, and Jocasta is
And
real
Ja-
mean for bringing
and
it up
she's
like
really
that.
mean because Eloise tells her, her story is sadder.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's where, and that is the reason why I bring up my dead mother, is that, like, it's this one-upsmanship.
Yeah.
Like, I've had people who were like, my friend was like, this girl I knew was trying to be like, well, like, my father, he died this way. And I'm like, oh, that really sucks. Like, my mother, she died of cancer. And she's like, what, you think that makes you better than me? Like, I'm like,
You think you're better than
I
me?
was just trying to empathize.
I'm empathizing. This is
Right.
empathy. But she was like, this isn't a competition. I'm like, I know.
Believe me, I don't want to compete.
What? This is not a competition.
I know a lot of people will talk about, like, people who will bring up stories like that as a one-upsman, to make it about them.
Oh, dude, I knew this one guy who did that all the time.
Was his name Andy?
Yeah.
happening right now.
Yeah, I'm being meta.
No, but like a lot of I've seen like a bunch of just like, posts about those kind of people and how toxic that behavior could be. And I'm just like, I'm not trying to be toxic. I'm trying to be empathetic by sharing in,
Well, and I think there's an important distinction to be made there. Like, people who are telling a story because they want to change the focus to themselves are different to people who are telling a related story because they want to show that they empathize.
Yes.
Like, that's a very different thing. Like, not only in like intention, and I think there's a lot to be said for intention doesn't make, the action all the time. But I think in this case, like, it's both the intention and the effect. Like, if you're having that effect, then that's different from I shared this because I wanted to empathize or show that I understood.
Right, and you could tell, like, she had, like, the same story that she told to everybody to immediately get their sympathy, and then when somebody else, gets more sympathy, she immediately has got to attack that person. And that, and that's an important thing because that really generates the whole story.
Yeah.
If Jocasta and her were, like, best friends, we wouldn't have a movie.
Sure.
Yeah.
Before...
I did think it was interesting that they needed to justify her moving out of the dorms.
Right, like they couldn't have just she could have just gotten housing out off campus anyway. Like I think it's
not plausible that she would just get housing off campus.
Well, it also makes us like more empathetic towards Ellie as a character.
Yeah,
because,
she's already put upon.
Because let's be honest, the three of us were all bullied in school.
Sure.
I'm not. I don't think I'm too far off on
absolutely
that assumption. So so automatically we're like.
Plus, you feel bad for her because she's not getting a refund on that housing.
She is not.
She's,
But then she buys a $400 coat.
Her money situation is very confusing.
It's true. Before we continue, I would just like to point out that this month we were talking about Last Night in Soho.
Say it like we haven't already talked, and I'll just cut it back.
Yes. You can't see it. You meaning you two, but also the listeners. In my office, no one can see it. In my office closet, there are 8 short boxes. No, there are 10 short boxes filled with comics. And I just brought all my comics back from Philadelphia to like consolidate my collection and to hopefully go through a bunch of them and get rid of them. I only was able to part with 2.5 long boxes.
Which means you came with 12.
For some reason I can't.
I'm just making sure I got the math.
I can't part with some of them. I don't know.
I mean, my wife has, probably 20 boxes of comics similar to these. I think they're long boxes. From when she was reading them back in the 90s and 80s. I mean, her parents owned a comic book store.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so like, I feel that. I feel this. Yeah. I have the same storage problem.
Yeah.
But it's like I need to like not declutter, but like I just need to decrease the amount of stuff that I have in preparation of moving eventually.
Yeah.
And it's just like I can't get rid of any of this stuff.
So what you're saying is these comics do not spark joy.
Right, exactly. I mean, they do kind of, but like those are the ones I can bear to get rid of.
Sick burn, New Avengers.
Bendis.
It's the end of Bendis's run. I kept Avengers Disassembled.
Good.
I kept that arc. And then I basically have all of Hickman's run on Avengers, New Avengers, and then Avengers World.
Okay.
So I basically kept all of Civil War, which has its own short box, in reading order.
Mm-hmm.
Good choice.
I'm only missing one book from the entire reading order, and I was so pissed. Work was like, what happened? I'm just like, I just realized I'm missing one issue of Ghost Rider from this fucking story. And I have everything else. I was going to buy it on eBay, and I'm just like, oh, god damn it.
What? Huh? Wobbly pop.
Wobbly Pop, yeah.
Spirit Diddler. Warwick, what were some of the other names that we...
it all the way back around.
What were some of the names that we came up for the British Ghostbusters?
Was it Ghost Wanker? Was that one of them?
Spirit wanker.
Spirit bugger.
Spirit bugger.
Any of the buggers and spirits.
Wow. Wow.
Ghoulie tosser.
You don't know what any of these words
Yeah,
mean.
I really do think there's a misunderstanding about either all of the British slang or Buster. Which is far more foundational.
Ghost fanny.
No, that's the thing they use for ghost busting.
Oh, it's the thing that opens up when they trap the ghost. It's the ghost fanny. Because they wear it like around their waist.
If we have any British listeners, they're probably like these fucking Americans.
We do, and they will.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
Probably. I don't know.
I'm sorry. It is the best I can do. Hey, Andy, what about your podcast?
Well, it just so happens that I have got an upcoming podcast called Friends with Issues, which I am hoping will be coming out soon, now that I've got my website. And there, in fact, will be an upcoming episode featuring the one, the only, Ben.
This Ben?
This very Ben.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Our big Ben.
You hear that? His show has been.
Yeah. And that'll be up soon. And another one is called The DC Project, in which we're going to go back and watch every DC movie.
Oh, God.
I know.
Glutton for punishment.
Since the beginning?
Don't kink shame.
I mean,
some of them are amazing.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna start, I think, with 1978's Superman.
Okay.
And then kind of go from there.
All
I
right.
mean, we may even go back and watch some serialized, because back in the day there was like Batman and Superman serials, and there was even a Captain Marvel.
There was. I remember that
one as well. Yeah, so we'll see. Stay tuned.
You should do some special episodes where you listen to the radio shows.
Oh, that would be cool. And even like, because there's also like the new ones that they've got.
The
too.
Batman family one.
The
is
Batman family
very
ones.
good.
Yeah,
from what I
and
hear.
they're
The
even
Wolverine
turning
was
those.
supposed to be amazing. I know
That
that's
is
not DC,
fantastic.
but-
The Wolverine one is wonderful.
Yeah, but the old Superman ones are truly very good.
Mm-hmm.
By the time this comes out, I believe the news will already be out there, like more details. Like, obviously the news is out that this is happening, but more details should be out.
The Queen died.
Yes. R.I.P.
She did.
Yeah.
They're doing a Captain America podcast, like the Wolverine one.
Oh wow.
That does sound cool.
I feel like they could do some really fun like radio play stuff with that.
Yeah, Captain America is a good radio play one because like his powers aren't super hard to explain.
Pow! Right in the kisser.
That was one of the problems with Superman is everybody had to always be like, Superman, you just flew in here. He'd be like, yes, I did. Let me punch this guy.
Now I'm going to use my Arctic breath.
And
He's frozen solid.
honestly, one of the many problems with Superman.
Yeah.
His powers are hard to visualize.
Just adding it on the list. It's funny because I got called out by my friend Jolene for having shitty.
Jolene.
She called me out.
Still a musical episode.
It is still a musical episode. She called me out for having shitty Superman opinions.
You and I have the same Superman opinions.
Most people should have those.
They should. This is correct.
We were so close to dismounting this podcast.
We really were. I tried. I'm sorry.
And yet, we were thwarted by Jolene.
Dolly Parton got us twice.
It's true. She did.
I'm begging for you, please don't take my...
I really hope Jolene listens to this podcast
Downtown.
and messages me right away as soon as this drops.
Last night
For A, singing that song again.
Soho.
But B, the Superman stuff.
You'll have to send it to her, provided it makes it. This might be in the bloopers.
Yes. Well, we were at you, where you're at on the internet.
This is gold. This material is gold.
Party people, you can find us on the internet. I'm at Silverio20 on Instagram and Twitter.
Andy Huttel. I am at Twitter at Ando Has issues, and my website is www.nerdhut.com.
And that's I am at Indecisionist on Twitter and at The Indecisionist on Instagram.
Special thanks to April Moralba for our podcast art and to Marlon Longid of Marlon and the Shakes for our amazing theme song. This has been an Indecisionist production. For show notes and transcripts, head on over to indecisionist.com.
Yes, and to join the conversation, you can use the hashtag time to party. That's time, the number 2 party. Party people, this party has come to an end for now. But tune in next time where who knows what time, place, or state of mind we'll be in. But while we figure that out, I want you all to be excellent to each other.
And party on, dudes.